everybody, hi! We are doing Slay the Princess today. Happy National Women's Day! Yay! So I've been wanting to play Slay the Princess for a while. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Oh Jesus. Yeah, I've been wanting to play this game for a while, and today just so happens to be National Women's Day, and I finished the quarry yesterday, so, and I'm home alone, and this was the next game in the roster, so, you know, that's pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, I know absolutely nothing about this game. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I think it's like yeah, chapter 1, the hero and the princess. It's like a novel game or something.
Path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Damn, guess I gotta kill her. Explore. Explore the end of the world. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do? Jesus! There's a lot of dialogue options. We're gonna go to this one.
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Okay.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay. There's a lot of dialogue options. We're gonna silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You follow the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Yes.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, was that a different narrator? Proceed into the cabin. Here we go. Knock, knock.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Take the blade.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay. I feel like the world is just gonna end anyways, even if we kill her. Oh, my little, you can't see it, but my cursor has a knife now.
The creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This, her voice, carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Who's there?
Your mama.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay. Just checking in on. Hi! Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Okay. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay. She seems nice.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Hi!
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Oh.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Maybe. What? No way. Why would you ever think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. No. 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 I haven't decided yet. I like the nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
Oh.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Maybe she really is a monster.
But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Oh, she they said that she'd manipulate me, right? I don't know. Should I drop it or should I'm gonna tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
Don't look at me like
Tighten
that.
your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
No, I'm not scared.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Get me.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Okay.
So, you should just drop it.
What if I
Best
throw
not to
it?
risk finding out what I
Like
can
throw
do.
it directly at her.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End
She
this.
also has a free arm, so she could easily grab me. I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade. Slay the princess. Is she bluffing? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we
You're
just
so
talk?
close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll kill you then. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting.
Happy women, Gator! Thank you for getting first.
She squints back.
Eh.
The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yes. Ooh, hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Squint at the princess.
Even harder.
So does she. At least nobody's dying right now.
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever.
What if we hold hands?
Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Uh-oh. I've been blinking this entire time. Bye, bitch!
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Whoa, what's with my hand? I've got like a monstery hand.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
I'm dead.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Yikes.
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again.
Yo, she fucking me up!
With your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Flea and lock her in the basement. Finish the job!
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen?
God,
I
wish
have
that
a
was
duty
me.
to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you
I know,
not
my
feel
jaw
all those
hurts.
ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time.
Ooh! I
You
stabbed
feel
her!
your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Damn.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
Hey, I'm glad it was fun.
Princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
What?
do you really think this is the end?
Absolutely not.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The end. Wait, hold on, chapter 2. Time for me to go home. I'll be back when I get home. All right, Gator.
The woods. And at the end of
Stay
that
safe.
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Mm-hmm.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Wait, hasn't this already
It
happened?
hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it.
Oh.
We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that
Voice of the
matters
stubborn?
is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Proceed to the cabin, turn around, and leave.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge
Answer
you
my
if that's what it
questions.
takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I did. I killed her.
We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her.
In the end.
And yet you still died, didn't you? So
Maybe.
congratulations. You've been given another
She should have
chance
been
to
chained
actually
up
do this
properly.
right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that,
Me.
it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
I don't know.
Enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing. I couldn't
Oops.
agree more.
I hit the button.
cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Let's talk about the princess. Let's talk about
Just
the
be quick
princess.
about it.
Okay. We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was beat me to death. How could someone like that end the world? To quote from you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? Never mind. I want to know who locked her in the basement. What is this place?
Locked her in that basement.
People.
And I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Okay. We killed each other last time. This one.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine. Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions? There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here.
Exactly.
Sure there is. It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting.
Okay. We killed each other. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Yeah, this one.
I'm not supposed to say this, but
Spill
it's
it.
because you're special.
I'm
You're the
special?
only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Who even is the voice of
course
stubborn?
you're special.
Hi,
Why
Vivian!
else would you be here?
Happy Women's Day! Happy Women's Day! Happy National Women's Day! We're slaying some princesses. we killed her already, but I also died. We killed each other last time. You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me? That's all. We killed her
Like I
last
said,
time.
If she killed you,
Oh,
it was
God.
probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her. Don't trust her. Just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay. Why are you being cagey? Why aren't you telling
Told
me?
you
What
everything
aren't
you
you
need
telling
to
me?
know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Okay.
What else would we even need to know? We've got all the reason we need for a rematch. Exactly. The less you know about her, the better.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Sounds good. Proceed to the cabin. So you're dead and fighting with the
boy.
narrator. So
Before you
I
go.
died, and I think it's like like a Groundhog Day. That's what I'm getting from this.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I'm gonna.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about
Whatever, stubborn.
that? The point of my
I don't even know who
wasn't to
Stubborn is.
start
Stubborn just showed up.
argument over what circumstances the princess
Am
is
I
capable of
stubborn? Am I
lying
the
in.
voice of stubborn?
It was to
And
give
also the
you
hero?
some broadly applicable advice.
Okay.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there.
Okay.
So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Yes.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Proceed to the cabin. All right, I think we're gonna talk to her this
cabin
time.
is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls pressing
I'm
on
going
you
to leave
as
the
if trying to
dagger.
forcefully direct
Wait
you
a
towards
minute.
your destination.
This is
The only furniture
different.
of note is a black iron altar
This is different.
with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get
This isn't even a.
moving.
This is not a cabin.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Explore. Take the blade. Approach the mirror. This whole cabin is different than last time. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. It's different than last
Very
time.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I have been killed by the princess.
So focus up. The world is depending on you.
I'm going to the mirror. I'm approaching the mirror.
Walk up to the
Hello?
wall next to the basement door.
Knock knock.
It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What?
What are you talking about?
There's a
This isn't
mirror.
wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Oh. Wipe it
You
clean.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
Oh, wait, what?
Now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
I'm gonna leave the blade. Let's go to the
A knife
basement.
this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is.
Yeah, I'm going barehanded.
Fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Okay. Ooh. The
The
music.
door to the basement creaks
Oh.
open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger?
It's me
Finally.
again. Hi.
It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Oh, is she gonna be scary?
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Who the fuck are you, Stubborn?
The enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Okay.
As you descend the final step, the form of
Mummy?
the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Yo, she's a demon?
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again.
Hi.
I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
I love that for us.
But no little knife this time, huh?
No, I left it.
Ugh. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
I do want to chat. You look different. Hi, Cranks! I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different from last time, but last time definitely happened. You look different. So you do remember me. I actually am just here to chat. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. I think we're dead, but probably in a different life, or a different plane of existence. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair. Attacker unarmed. The blade's upstairs. I'll be right back. Go upstairs and retrieve the blade. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Okay. I'm actually here for I want to chat.
Why? You didn't want to talk last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you again?
Hey, we both kill each other.
All right, fine. I believe you. What?
Oh.
What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you.
Yes.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time?
You.
Me.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't remember.
Well, we died.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy? Lie. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you know how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I don't think so. Don't worry, I'm going to do a good job. You got me. Pretty much everything you just said is true. Remain silent. You got me.
I know. You and the princess have been talking about it.
About what? What are we talking about?
You don't have to be so snarky.
Oh. You look different. You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
Damn, okay. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
Hey.
So, why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that?
We're not scared.
I think
Shut
my
up,
position on
stubborn.
violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more
Goaded?
risk in this encounter than your fragile ego. I agree.
Okay.
If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
I don't want to fight her just yet. What if I actually wanted to try to free her? She'd probably just kill me outright. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I'm thinking the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Yes.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Hell yeah.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Stubborn. Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do.
Why not? You decided what to do with me quickly enough last time. Are you scared I'm going to kill you?
Are you
again?
calling me a chicken?
Maybe you're worried I'll put you down for good this time.
No.
If you want to talk, I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
For a kiss? I'm actually here to free you. What if I said that the narrator would be pissed? I'm doing it.
Free her? What do you want? I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
I do.
Who says I want to be free?
You don't want to be free? Are you serious? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want? Me? Anyone? Why wouldn't you want to be free? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death.
Okay.
I want to feel your knife split my flesh, and I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
Okay.
Is that really too much to ask?
No, not at
Yeah.
all.
Especially that last part.
Don't be such a coward.
We're going
I'm just being
fisticuffs?
cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life.
We
I guess
don't
so.
know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. Attack her unarmed. The blade is upstairs. I don't know what happened to you since last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye! that was such a funny one. If I step closer, she's just gonna outright just beat the shit out of me. She'll kill me. I'm stepping closer, why not?
You take a cautious step towards the princess, unarmed. I wish I could believe you know what you're doing, but you clearly don't. You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you. She's
She's
lot
looking down at me?
bigger than I thought she was.
Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
Well, what do you want? Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
Okay. Why do you want us to kill each other? Can't we just, I don't know, spar a little bit? Maybe there's a compromise where we can all get what we want. Nobody has to die, and the world doesn't have to end. If all you want to do is fight me, does that mean you won't end the world? So you're just fine locked away in here? You really don't want to be free? What happened after you died? We have to figure out why we're here. You were put down here for a reason. I was sent to kill you for a reason. Don't you care what that reason is? Fine, if you want a fight, I'll give you a fight. I'll be right back. Retrieve knife! I'm not going to fight you. Turn around and leave. Remain silent. Just me staring at her. What happened after you died?
I woke up. Didn't you?
Yeah, I was in the woods, I guess. You don't have any wounds. You're different. The basement is different. Doesn't any of this bother you? Don't you care about what you are? Leave it at that. You're different. You're different.
I know. You already told me.
Oh, sorry. Doesn't any of this bother you?
Ugh, I care, okay? I guess I just care differently than you. When I saw you come back down here, I thought you would understand. I thought that we would want the same thing.
Okay.
But all you've done is ask me annoying little questions. It's like you don't even want to enjoy being alive.
Oh, I wish you could hear me right now.
Stubborn.
I want to enjoy being alive. I want to fight.
You don't have any wounds. The basement is different.
I like it. It's so cramped.
Damn. Okay.
Like the only way out of here is
Struggle with
through
her
each
doesn't
other.
sound too bad. Honestly. Or we could just walk single file out of here. You don't have any wounds.
You don't either.
I guess. Let's walk single
That's
file
right,
out.
Not everything has to be so violent.
She's gonna beat the shit out of me.
That's pathetic. I would
Yeah,
never do that, and I hate that you even suggested it.
Leave it at that. Why do you want us to kill each other?
Why wouldn't I want that? Why don't you want that? It felt good last time.
She is that muscle
felt
you're
right.
done for. Hi, Boom.
And it makes sense.
Can we just, I don't know, spar a little? Why don't we just spar a little?
Sparring? That's just play fighting. It isn't real.
Okay.
What's real is when my flesh splits open. What's real is when you keep getting up until your legs can't hold you.
Okay.
What's real are the things we do to each other when the only options left are winning and dying. That is the only thing I'm interested in.
Okay. If all you want to do is fight, fight me, does that mean you won't end the world?
The world? If there's a world, I haven't seen it. There's you, and there's me, and there's the ground beneath our feet.
Okay.
Why would I care about ending something I've never seen?
We have to figure out why. We have to figure out why we're here.
We don't, because I know why we're here. We're here to kill each other.
We're here to kill each other. It sounds like she doesn't care if she dies here. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
What if we held hands?
How boring. I'm not interested in watching you try and outwit her. I'm interested in overpowering her.
Stubborn. Not on National Women's Day. I don't mean why we were here extends. I mean, quite literally, why are you in this basement? Who sent me here to kill you? Why me? Why you? There are answers out there and we need to find them. Every question I'm like, I feel like she's just gonna throw a punch at me. You were put down here for a reason. I was sent to kill you for a reason. Why don't you care what that reason is? We're here because some people want me to kill you. This one.
And then what? I'm still going to want to coat these walls in our blood. I know what I am. I don't need answers.
Killing princesses on National Women's Day? Canceled. That's what I'm saying. Stubborn is out here for blood, and I'm a good little boy, okay? So you're just fine locked away in here? You really don't want to be free?
Here you go again, talking about my freedom.
The princess glances down at her chains.
Oh, I thought she was about to bitch slap
You're talking
me.
about these? They're nothing.
Oh,
She steps forward, her arms creaking under the pressure of
oh,
her
sorry.
strength.
Chance is barking.
They snap. It was only a matter of time, but she's loose.
Oh, fuck.
Dear Lord. What do we do?
Oh,
Oh, if only there was some sort of weapon you could use.
I don't have a knife.
I wonder where you'll find one of those.
Just do exactly
definitely not in
what
my
I've been telling
hands.
you to do since the second we got here.
she can kill me.
Take the blade.
I'd let her.
Bite her.
What?
Oops.
Did you think you were safe standing right outside my grasp? The only reason I haven't drawn blood is because I want to make sure that your heart is in it. I don't like fighting someone with a weak spirit. But go ahead. Keep trying my patience.
Fight if you want. Retrieve the knife. I'm not going to fight. You want to be put down here for a reason. I was sent to kill you for a reason. Don't you care?
I don't need to care, because I already know what I am.
Princess
I've already
Slay!
found my
Slay,
purpose.
girl!
The princess
she's-
flashes a sinister grin.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You.
Does she mean her purpose is killing us? No.
No, I must stop. I mustn't let her get to me.
Sheer pain and will. The fear of death no longer
I am a-
able to hold us back.
I am a
Just go and pick up the blade already. I'm sick of all this anticipation. We're ready.
stubborn. I'm not going to fight
What are
you.
you trying to do? Do you think pacifism is
I'm a
going to win her
pacifist.
over? Because it won't.
And not like I didn't kill her immediately as soon as I went downstairs the first time.
Right? This isn't fun. This isn't interesting. It's pathetic and cowardly and boring.
Whoa, stubborn.
Is that so? Let's see if you still feel that way once I start beating you.
Oh,
You stand your ground. The princess thunders across the basement
Oh my
floor,
God.
her shoulders tucked low as her fierce, unblinking gaze locks onto yours. You don't see the impact, and you can't say for sure if you even feel it, but you hear your bones splinter. You can feel your feet leave the floor as you're hurled bodily into the unflinching stone wall. We're fine.
Are we fine?
I don't know. I think I lost my vision.
No, you're obviously not fine. Your body is broken.
Yes.
Enough games. Go upstairs, pick up that knife, and fight me.
I can't get up.
Moping, you're fine.
I can't get up.
Now get up.
What are you made of? Tissue paper?
Maybe.
I didn't hit you that hard.
You might as well just kill me because you're not going to change my mind.
Is this a trick? Are you tricking me?
No.
Because why would you? Why wouldn't you? Ah!
Oh.
The princess's shoulders tense with fury as she storms towards you. You can see her
Oh.
face flush, her knuckles going white as she clenches her fists, her entire body trembling with a burning rage. Can't believe you're making me watch this.
Fine. If you want to die like a pathetic little worm, you can die like a pathetic little worm.
I guess I'll see you all next time.
All right.
She reaches down and grabs you by the throat,
She
lifting
lifted
your
me
left
up.
arm and slamming it forcefully against the wall. Her eyes twitch
Wait.
as her grip tightens
Wait.
around your neck. She sure is taking her time, isn't she?
Die! Why are you letting me do this? Why are you making me do this? Why won't you fight back?
Because I love you. Could you imagine? Because death doesn't matter anymore, does it? Fighting, not fighting, what does any of it matter if it all ends the same way? Because there's more to this than just fighting each other. If letting you kill me is how I can show you that, then it's worth it. Creep, literally. I care about you, and I don't want to hurt you anymore. Oh. We'll save that one for later. I just think it's kind of funny. I care about you. That one's a good one. That ooh, she's definitely good. She'll kill me. I think after this line, she doesn't know me well enough to say this line, and I don't know her well enough to say this line, because there's more to this.
What more can there possibly be? What are you trying to do? I don't want to think. Why are you trying to make me think?
Her grip hardens. You feel a horrific pop in your neck. She releases you, your numb body crumpling to
Oh,
the
she
stone
broke-
floor
she broke
as
my
your vision
spine?
starts to fade.
What am I supposed to do without you?
I guess I'll see you all next time.
Oh,
I couldn't say that now, right? We're dead.
Great. I can't wait to be stuck in this useless body all over again.
stubborn.
I
Shut
won't
the
be
fuck up.
seeing you, but I suppose something like me will. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Damn, strike me down, unleash the power of pacifism on your foe? Oh, okay.
You're on a path.
Where am I?
And at the end of that path,
Oh, Oh, I've heard this one before. Let me guess. There's a cabin and a
Who the-
princess, and you
Con-
want us to get rid of her for you. But it's not gonna happen. At least not on my watch.
Contrarian?
Oh, you
Guess we're
bloody
Stubborn's
fool. Am I the
gone.
only one here
Oh,
who
Stubborn's
actually
here.
listens to her? She wants a fight.
We're not gonna give it to her. It's funnier if we don't.
You think what happened last time was funny? I thought we were breaking a cycle of violence. I thought we were practicing pacifism in the face of mortal peril. I thought we were being brave. Heroic, even.
We're a deep and multifaceted being. Who's to really say that your thing and my thing can't peacefully coexist?
It's actually contrarian.
I'm just saying, doing it for a laugh takes away from the moment. It was a good moment.
It was a good moment.
Oh, will both of you just shut up?
Oh, stubborn.
Make me rage, boy.
Yeah. Make me rate. Damn, okay.
This is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. I have like two different voices,
does
three
here
voices going
even
on in my
mean,
head
though?
right now.
You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path from the last one.
That's a good point. Everything here is a little off.
Yes.
Yes,
precisely.
something's wrong.
2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that.
I wonder what the princess looks like now.
Oh,
Dot
you're
dot dot.
actually letting me talk now. Great.
Oh, okay.
If you've
Oops.
already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know.
I guess.
This doesn't look like a path in the woods if reality seems distorted. It's because reality is distorted.
Damn.
So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart life.
Groundhog Day.
I know all sorts of things, which is why you should listen to me.
That's not really an answer.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Okay. You said yourself that you know more than you're letting on. If you want me to go to the cabin, then you'd better tell us everything. It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If I don't slay her, if I just stay here and do everything else and we hit this point of no return, then what happens? No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. Proceed to the cabin. Silently proceed to the cabin. I'm done with this. Bye. Turns around. This one.
100? Where are you getting that number? We're talking 4, maybe 5 directions tops.
All right,
At least for now.
contrarian.
I'm sure I can come up with more if you give me enough time.
Oh my god.
I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
You said yourself that you know more than you're letting on. If you want to be to go to camera, if I don't slay her, if I stay here and do anything else, and we hit this point of no return, then what happens?
Have you even been listening? If the end is what happens.
The end of the world happens. But what happens when the world ends?
Yeah, but
Do I just
is there
restart?
something after the end?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there.
Isn't it your job to know things? Maybe we need a better narrator who can actually answer our questions.
It's my job to guide you through your task and to state the facts of what's happening. That hardly requires omniscience, and besides, I'm the best you're going to get, because I'm the only one here who can do my job.
Okay. You said yourself that you know more than you're letting on.
I can't. Anything I say at this point is far more likely to accelerate the unraveling of this place than it is to actually help you do your job. In fact, I probably shouldn't have even said that. I trust that
Okay.
if you've been here before, it means you know how dangerous she is.
She wasn't that dangerous. I stepped up to her and she just let it happen.
Really? That's it? That's all we're getting out of here? If he thinks reality is about to end, how about we just let it happen? Wouldn't that be interesting? I think that would be interesting. Do you actually want to see the end of everything, or do you just not want to fight her? Bit of both. I get it. You're conflicted. You've been through a lot, but I really have to be firm here. I will tell you one thing, which is that even now you are capable of stopping her and saving the world from ruin. You always have been, and you always will be. Do with that what you will.
No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. Proceed to the cabin.
Good.
Ew.
We're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path,
Squishy.
staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it.
Nah.
No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I give at this point is something you've already heard.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We all wind up in creative
Contrarian
ruts now
didn't
and
hear
then.
it.
I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could think of something worth telling us.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a place that
Oh, look at the
feels
knife over
long
there.
forgotten.
The
There
mirror.
was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But
Ah.
that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A
Yikes.
viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Yikes.
That's horrible.
I think it's kind of nice. It makes the room feel alive, doesn't it?
The only furniture
Oh,
of note
contrarian.
is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We'll need it if we want to do things right. I say we leave it to rust.
Let's not make the same mistake twice. We could have won if we had it last time. Take it.
It's that mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door.
There is no mirror.
There is a
pedestal,
mirror.
The blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
Oh, are we playing a game where we lie to people about things? That sounds fun. I respect and admire all of you, and I'm so happy to be here.
There's clearly a mirror. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things.
looks like a
That
mirror.
seems far more likely. What are you trying to say exactly? It means you're hallucinating.
I could be
It
hallucinating.
went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Okay. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door
Touch,
to the
touch,
basement,
touch, touch,
hesitating
touch.
before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more.
Okay.
Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Wipe the
Reach
mirror.
forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open,
There we go.
scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs
Hello?
leading down to the basement are at once both narrow
Princess,
and
are you
grandiose.
here?
The high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Ooh, she
So
got
you've returned after denying me the salvation of combat? Are you here to gloat? Are you here to mock what I've become?
No.
Do you think that if you let me kill you enough times, I'll suddenly soften and repent for sins that live solely in your head? Well, we've tried that, haven't we? Now come down and see what your refusal has done to me. See how much you can bear to witness the consequences of your actions.
Do you hear that?
Ooh.
Well, sounds like we got to her last time. Let's keep pushing, see what else we can make happen.
Continue down the
You
stairs.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood,
Oh.
a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place
Oh.
reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her
Oh.
heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's
Oh.
not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound
Oh.
the skin tears, it plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Can I
She
dodge?
wants us to be afraid because she wants us to think she
Contrarian.
can make us suffer. Don't give her the satisfaction.
That's right, no fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart.
She's
practically done most of the work for
what is she, like
us.
7 feet now? 8 feet?
Doesn't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry for what I did to you. Please just listen
No.
to me.
No more words. There is only the truth of violence left between us.
Oh.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart.
She's
set
getting
on your
taller.
destruction. A horrifying squelch. You are unwound.
Oh my god.
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever. Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
Oh. Oh, bye. Oh, my tummy. True to her word, you do not die by her hand. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone.
A mirror.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Ephis, thank you for the follow. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. I think I'm supposed to look at the
Something
mirror.
dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
I think I should.
Don't do that.
I think I'm gonna go to it.
Screw the mirror.
I'm going to the
just
mirror.
Need to find the princess.
The mirror. Their narrator is
Yes.
gone.
Does that mean the world ended?
Again,
Maybe.
What the hell are we supposed to do?
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. It's like it's
The
mocking
mirror.
us.
Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
Go to the mirror.
I'm
Approach.
begging you, don't.
I'm going. The mirror never scared you
It's
before.
different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Final? I'm going to the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh, is that what I look like? It's you. The body, it's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. proceed to the cabin. I don't see any. Hey, what's up? You are at the cabin. Approach her. Hi.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you trapped here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. But there is passion and empathy in her misery. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Oh. So she's... What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't fucking know. What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I'm a person. I'm definitely not a person. Have you seen my hand? What do you mean? I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone.
Welcome home,
There are
Gator.
some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do you know the narrator? Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
The music reminds me of Dark Souls, the Spider Lady of the Moon Goddess in particular. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I've never played those games, but I think I've seen like clips of some audio and stuff. What happens now? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Aw, damn, okay. Destroy your body? Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do you know about the worlds?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But, were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget. Is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is
I received a gator. Thank you, Gator. I'll check what it is afterwards. Thank you. Let it be. You're being Semitic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickered.
It's the gritty.
Sprawling and unilluminated.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Makes sense, I guess. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Okay. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Hey, thank you for shouting out Dizzy. And what do I... Oh, and what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
Damn, okay. I'm not going back. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
The real Slay the
is a
Princess
cabin.
starts here?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Oh, okay.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Because she's
While
locked
I
up?
appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Okay.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you
Oh.
decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
The end of the
I'm
world.
talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how can a princess... Yeah.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete
Show
a
me the
very
receipts.
important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Killing a princess seems bad though, doesn't it?
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
Ooh,
If
well,
anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
but I think slaying anybody is probably bad. Can someone else do
If only
this?
that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the
Slady's
only one who can pull this off.
Got him, for real. Damn you, Gator!
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
That silence spoke! Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even
Duh.
consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Guess we'll have to see.
A word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin. Here I go.
The interior of the cabin is
We're back
almost
to a
entirely
cabin.
bare. The air is stale and musty.
Oh,
and the
hydrate. Thank you for the
floor
hydrate.
and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The
It's Dr.
furniture of
Pepper today.
note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Enter the basement. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. Stubber's
Door
not
to the
here,
basement
so.
creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's
Yes.
hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm here to save you. Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. So there's an actual I'm here to save you. Then there's a lie. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. I think I'm here to slay you?
You must have the wrong address.
Maybe. I think I might.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Hi.
Walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Let's talk for a bit first.
Okay.
Let's make conversation. Hi. What's your name? What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Okay.
Is Princess her name or her title?
What if we
it's
called her
both?
Prin?
Could you imagine being named Princess?
So is Princess your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. I wasn't kidding when I said I was sent here to kill you. You're apparently going to end the world. Stop looking at me with those big old eyes. Oh, Flapjack. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? What are you going to do if I let you out of here? What are you going to do when I let you
The
out?
princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Okay.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer?
I'm looking for the
Because
truth.
with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free. It's too risky. What if I stayed for a while and just kept you company? Maybe then everyone could be happy. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Retrieve the blade. Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. I won't kill you.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Mm-hmm.
So you weren't kidding on the stairs. I thought you were just making a bad joke. You were actually sent here to kill me?
Yes.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Damn, okay.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Ooh. She do be kind of pretty, yeah. Examine the chains.
Can't be serious.
Yep, sorry, narrator.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
You're making
She's gonna eat
a
me.
huge mistake.
She's gonna beat the shit out of me.
No. I think you're doing the right thing.
She's gonna beat the shit out of me, and then she's
Walk
gonna
up
eat me.
The chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tongue.
If she's crazy, she's even prettier. Gator!
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Okay, bye.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Yo.
You try
Try the door.
but it's locked from the outside.
Let me just throw myself against it. Ugh. Hey, let me
Your
out of here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Well, I don't have anything to slay her with, so guess it's not happening. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Can I take the crown
heard
and
the
try to
doors
jimmy the
slam.
lock?
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind
Girl, why
you.
didn't you try that before?
Announcing magic.
Why did it take you this long to do that?
It's the blade from upstairs.
Wait.
I'm not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine.
I'm saving her. Jigsaw would be proud.
Against your better judgment,
Aw.
you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
She doesn't look
The
that
blade
bothered
is
by
sharp,
it.
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Really?
Her limb falls to the ground.
Damn.
The heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
You have something on your face.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Let's go. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
Bye,
You
narrator.
can't just let her escape into the world. No.
We're going to end the world
Can't
together.
just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
No, I don't want to slay. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
No.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Oh.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No, don't you resist. Ooh.
The blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
It's not me, I promise. Oh,
Nervously
thank you.
reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Are you
She plunges it into your chest,
No.
tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She
Worth
sinks
it.
the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
ouch.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
With
I
one
promise.
last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer
Aw,
for
she's
things to be done
crying.
differently, I can't deny the
Okay, hear me.
reality of what's happening.
Gator. I'm listening.
You made your choice. It's over.
Cotton 4K.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of it
Smitten.
last time, did he?
Oh,
If
damn.
we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved?
Ooh.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table.
Smitten.
Then you should know that we and the princess are in love. All this will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can
Yeah.
I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Damn, Smitten. Dropping some bars. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Okay? Let's assume I'm telling the truth.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge
You said that
if
last
that's what
time.
it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Well, not you in a literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake.
Hey,
No lone
anything for
princess is
love.
worth that price.
I beg to differ.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
I don't even know what that word
believe your
means.
Second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself?
I really do
Or
love
were
this
you
game's
instead
art style. It's
transported
pretty,
to a
right?
different
I like how
point in
sketchy
time?
it is.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do
I
you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I feel like she just stayed.
She would never. She's a perfect
She's-
angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin. Let's talk about this princess. Let's talk about. We're gonna find a
That's
save
right,
her.
you can't stop
We're
all
to
of
save
us.
her.
We're going to sweep her off her feet.
Exactly.
It's the last thing anyone does.
Hell yeah, Smitten.
These really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with. You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Let's talk about this princess. The only reason she has ever was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Spend.
Sure, it's her beauty.
The princess
Why
kind of
not?
brings
Before you
marble
ask me, no, we can't
sculptures
just
to
keep her
mind
down
for
If you
you.
don't slay her, she's going to
Those
find a
Greek
way
goddesses,
out. It's unfortunate,
one
I know,
specifically.
but it's just the way it
Oh!
is.
Oh! Sorry, the dogs are barking. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement. and
that's
I
what you said
told
last
what
time.
This place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Rada, rada, rada.
I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else?
He's
would
only
you
saying
be?
this because he wants me to think I'm special, you
Calling
know?
us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did. Yes.
What if he's the one with the honeyed words?
Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
You're being cagey.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more
sure.
detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you...
Oops, I didn't mean to. I hit that by accident. Ooh, what if I turned around and left? I haven't done that yet. Let's turn around and leave.
Running away?
Bye!
What are you doing? We have to save her.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah.
Do you even know where you're going?
Okay, fine. Your assistant, I'll go to the cabin and slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm going. The cabin, I am not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. It's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Quietly continue down the path from the cabin. I'm okay with the world ending.
New dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
Bye.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
It's gonna loop around. I
It
knew
looks
it.
like this path also leads to the cabin.
You
How
fucker.
convenient. Everything's back
You.
on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Ooh. I don't like relish. I prefer ketchup. You know what? Same gator. Okay, I'm going into the cabin. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time.
Think of
aren't you?
hydrate.
It's
I'll hydrate right
remarkably
now.
selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Okay. Bye.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Oh, it's getting darker.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again,
Oh.
but everything is getting...
Bye, narrator. Bye, narrator.
Where are we?
Yeah, where are we? Oh, I think we're
Oh, I don't
blacking
like
out.
this one
I think we're
bit.
dying.
Not a single damsel in sight. Hold up.
The lights. Oh. The world around you is unwound. It's physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long, quiet, once again, memory returns. There is a distant rumbling sound of many sounds, undulations, pulse, louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Bye, narrator nerd. feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. It's the lady or something. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Denial. Return to your path to face the consequences.
You're on a path in the woods.
Hold on, narrator. I think we're done for today. That is enough reading for me today, but holy shit, that was fun. That was really cool. We saved, so that's good. Good for me. Quit? Are you sure you want to quit?